Hey everybody. I feel like I was just here a few minutes ago, but if you haven't figured it out, we started at 10 o'clock, 10:10 this morning. We're going until 8:10. Every 10 minutes after every hour for 10 hours to celebrate 10 years cancer-free and the launch of Team Felber, our 501c3. We are now certified official, as Dilated Peoples would say, certified official, yo. We're excited. I haven't even had caffeine yet.
We hadn't even started drinking.
Yeah. We will be doing that tonight.
Join us at 8 o'clock at 8:10 for our bonus final hour, which are final segment. We are going to have Andy Styron live with us to play some music. She's so talented.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't ever heard Andy before, please join us. She's going to play some music and sing for us. And we're just super excited to have her with us. She's just an amazing young woman, and you'll be blown away by her talent. But we will also be doing a toast. We'll be breaking out the Prosecco and doing some toast. So join us. Bring your beverage of choice.
Yeah. If you don't drink alcohol, bring a soda, or preferably something without harsh chemicals in it. Bring iced tea, water.
Whatever you'd like.
Whatever you want. It's up to you. We'll be toasting with some champagne.
Yes.
And we're going to get crunk.
So we're excited to have you here for this hour. This is actually our friend Krupa from Roots N Remedies is going to join us in just a few minutes. She is an ayurvedic specialist practitioner with just a wealth of information. Krupa and I met just a couple years ago, and when I was working at Nutrition Smart, she happened to come in one day, and it was like instant friendship. As soon as we started talking, we've been great friends ever since, and I'm so grateful to have her here, not only as a friend, but part of Team Felber and part of our wellness team, to be able to offer her expertise to those clients and patients that we are helping. It's a vast majority of things. There's teas, and there's remedies, and there's foods. There's so many things you can use that are Ayurvedic, that are very helpful in healing and all that good stuff. So let me go over here and check the phone, see if she is requested to join us.
And thank you everybody for your patience. We have had a lot of technical difficulties today. Not any fault of our own. It just seems that Facebook, with their new format, is kind of challenging. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Challenging. Grinding our last nerve there, Zuckerberg. But I got to be nice to him, because one of the things we are excited about is we'll be on Facebook Charity soon. We just got on GuideStar, which allows us to get on several great fundraising platforms. One of which will be Amazon Smiles. Will be on there, so you can pick us as your charity of choice.
We get a small percentage of all your purchases on qualifying purchases. So,
qualified purchases.
Yeah, 5.5 or 5. It's a small percentage, but you know what? If that's something over a year time, if that's another $500, I mean, that's 2 car payments for somebody. That could be medicine for 4 or 5 people. There's so much that we could do with just that amount of money. So every little bit helps, and we're so grateful for all the donors so far. You want to give them a tally of where we're at?
So right now we're at $450. We have set our goal with GoFundMe. You can pretty much pick what you want to raise. Being that I'm celebrating 10 years cancer-free, and in this year we're launching our 501c3, which means anything you give us is tax deductible. We set a goal of $10,000 for the first year. Now, if we exceed that goal, I'm not going to complain, but we wanted to be reasonable, and basically that's our goal. My goal today is to raise $1,000. We started this morning at 10:10 a.m. We're up to 450. I would love to get another 550 in that time, and I'm not trying to guilt anybody into it, but in that time, we have already had a couple people reach out to us that need help. So if you could donate, that would be great. They are tax deductible, and on all our videos in the description it has the link. Please welcome our good friend. So good to see you, Krupa.
Hi, honey. Hi guys.
You know what? I will tell everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I will tell everybody.
Wait. Krupa's actually on.
Yeah.
This is the first guest.
Second
Guest. Well, Mom was a little, I love Mom, but she was a little bit of a challenge. Hers was not a Facebook issue. But Krupa, we've had technical difficulties all day, so this is proof that you are a miracle worker.
Aw.
Yay, Krupa.
Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here, because I know you're such a busy lady and lead a full life, and I'm just so grateful for your time to be here and be a part of Team
My
Felber.
pleasure. Anything for you guys.
Oh, awesome. Those new glasses?
So can you see me okay? I try to sit outside to get some fresh air. So
Awesome. I was saying, were those new glasses you have?
They're reading glasses.
Okay.
So,
Like them.
yeah, it's difficult for me to, at my age, 50, as you know, sometimes it's difficult to read. So, or see things up close up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need them to be as fashionable as possible.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Roots N Remedies, what you do, and then we'll throw some questions at you and bring some education to our audience.
Okay, great. Well, my name is Krupa. I own a company called Roots N Remedies. It's been in existence for about 10 years now under my ownership. And I really practice a lifestyle of ayurvedic medicine that originated. Ayurveda is from India. It's a 5,000-year practice and focuses on mind, body, and soul being in alignment and in balance. And I think these days, including myself, we all need to be feeling more and more in balance and aligned. But yeah, I basically own Roots N Remedies. I do holistic herbal Ayurvedic consultations, one-on-one. I've done group consultations as well. I help you or the individual that comes to me, with herbal medicine to incorporate into their life so they can, deal with, whatever they might be dealing with, So I make sure that there's no contraindication between pharmaceutical medications and their herbal remedies or recommendations that I suggest to them. But it is definitely catered to the individual because everybody's chemical makeup is different. But yeah, I can continue going on and on about what I do. And I think you both know I can. So very passionate about what I do. So
you are. And that's why I'm so grateful to have you as a resource to people. Because we all know a little bit, there's good teas out there and different herbs, turmeric and ginger. We all know about these things, but not everybody knows how to incorporate those into a regimen of healing.
Right.
And how healing they are for our bodies on many different levels. So why don't you tell us about maybe a couple different Ayurvedic remedies or teas or foods or something that you like to suggest for people maybe to help with stress and inflammation?
Definitely. Sure. Well, Ayurveda, again, is a science of life, and we use foods from the earth as medicine. Now, you mentioned turmeric. Turmeric is definitely indigenous to the country of India. We use it quite regularly in our cuisine, which, is very tasty. It is overpowering and the yellow color, of course, but it is an anti-inflammatory, so that's really great. But, I have to generalize it because like I said, everyone's chemical makeup is different. So if we're going to be talking about stress, I would, it could be stress emotionally, stress physically. And so I would definitely recommend, having a good routine first and foremost. In Ayurvedic medicine, you need to make sure you have a good routine, a morning routine and an evening routine to keep you on balance and alignment. I would definitely suggest to have a glass of room temperature water upon wake up. And the reason why we talk about room temperature water in Ayurvedic medicine is because it definitely breaks down all the toxins within the body. And when we be dehydrated, you know, when we get up in the morning.
Right.
So we need to hydrate our bodies. Drinking a glass of warm water within the first hour of waking up really kickstarts our metabolism. Definitely works on gut flora and such. But you know what? If you can do that within the hour and maybe like sit down and take your journal and start a plan for the day, you know, do some meditation. I think that's really crucial. This day and age, we're all under a tremendous amount of stress. We truly are. We're on the go, 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 go. You know, life is stressful, and then you add COVID.
Yeah, and
But
you don't need that. And life doesn't stop for other medical issues either. It's just,
they don't.
you know, so.
No, it doesn't. So, I mean, getting up early is good if you can. Earlier, like, because I think a lot of us just get up early or just get up and we just race out the door. And when you start off your day that way, you are actually setting the tone for the rest of the day. So you should get up 15, 20 minutes early where you can have that glass of warm water, flush out all the toxins, kickstart your metabolism, rehydrate yourself, sit down, maybe take about 10, 15 minutes and just write down thoughts on paper, what you're going to accomplish, have some goals for the day. That's really critical and very crucial. And that way you can make sure that you're on the path of, you know, like a structure and stability. And I think we do deviate throughout the course of the day, you know, off course, and then we kind of get stressed out as well. But really, you know, keeping ourselves balanced and on track by writing those things down in the morning is really important.
I like that because it's literally, you literally are setting the tone for the day. And I'm sure you'll notice if you get up and you're rush, 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 go, go, go. Whenever I do that, I forgot 6 things. I've left the house. I turn around, I come back, you know, or you can't find the keys, and you're so stressed out.
Stressed out.
You set the tone in that already stressed, rushed bit, and your day will follow that way. You'll spill coffee.
It really does follow.
You know.
And I mean, I catch myself, okay, because you know me very well, Sharon, and so do you, Wayne, that I don't really get a break, and then I have to force a break because I realize, and you know, my personal friends know this very well about me, that I could keep just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on like the ever-ready buddy. But if I do not refill my own cup, then I can't give to those people that are coming to me. So I have to also practice balance where technology, listen, we're on technology 24/7, all of us. It's wonderful causes like this. But I also do think if we can try to stay off of our phones first thing in the morning, because I think we all have a habit, including myself, to get onto like technology, whether it's checking your email, checking your phone, Facebook, whatever, text messages. Yep. I mean, we're all guilty of it, you know? So really, you know, that 15, 20 minute, half an hour period of the day that we have is very crucial, that if we can just keep it off and just do those rituals, drink your water, flush out your toxins, get yourself hydrated, sit down, write in your journal. I mean, those things are really something that we all need to do regularly, and then turn on your tech, you know, check your text messages and Facebook and your emails. If you can give yourself that time, your mind, you're prepared for the day. You're really prepared for.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. That is a great tip.
I need to start being better about that, because I'll wake up like 2 a.m. and can't sleep, and I'll be like, oh, let me check Facebook really quick, and then inevitably somebody will see that I'm on, and they'll be like, yo, what's up? Let's talk. I'm like, oh, I'm not really on. I just came on for a second. Yeah, I need to be better about that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So tell us, do you have any other special remedies or teas or anything that you like if somebody can use just either for just daily health or immune system support? Oh, I think we lost Krupa. Let me go check. I think we lost you.
missed the entire feed.
She's back.
She's back.
Let me get her back.
All right, we got her back.
I am back. I think
We got you back.
We got you. It's all right.
I'm back, Sharon, Wayne. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I think I actually got a phone call and I declined it because I'm talking to you guys. So, I'm so sorry. You had a question for me.
Well, I was just saying, why don't you tell us, is there like a tea or an
Yeah.
herbal supplement or something that's kind of like your go-to, particularly for stressful situations or somebody in the immune system? You know, we're looking mostly what we're now talking about today is just people that are going through a medical crisis.
Yeah.
What can they do for patient and caregiver?
Yeah, some balance.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, the first part of the question, what do I go to? So I love tea. I don't even drink coffee, hardly. And if I do, it's once in a while. I try to stay away from caffeine just because I'm a naturally happy person. And, I actually am very sensitive to caffeine. So I prefer tea anyway. So I liked my tea. I stick with maybe a tea that is holy basil. That's my favorite tea, a holy basil tea. And holy basil is from it has many, many amazing benefits. It is an adaptogen, which works with your adrenal system and lowers your cortisol levels. So as you know, when we go through the fight or flight, situation in our lives, our cortisol levels rise, and that has a huge impact on our mind, body, and soul. And, a lot of ailments start developing from that. So in order to combat, stress in a natural herbal way, what I do personally is I take holy basil, which is, again, an adaptogen that helps lower my cortisol levels. And sometimes I need a little more. So then I'll take like lemon balm. I'll take ashwagandha. A lot of you have heard of ashwagandha. I take that. I make that in a concoction in my tea. I do also take, herbal supplements. You can find a lot of those on my website, as you know. A combination of a multivitamin in addition to my herbs as well. So yeah, teas are my to-go-to, and I do like to go to some natural ashwagandha and lemon balm and holy basil supplements with a B complex. That's for me. And then you had a question about, I'm so sorry, I missed that. If you could repeat that about physicians in the medical field. You had a quick question about that? Or did I miss that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I just said we're just basically things to help people that are just, found out, they're in the middle of a medical crisis or, they're trying to support the patients or the caregivers or somebody. But what you just talked about, the holy basil and ashwagandha, and you hit it too, B vitamins. I mean, that's even so simply if you just need one thing, go for your B vitamins.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I think a lot of us, one of the things that go ahead. I'm so sorry, Sharon. I think there's a delay. No, I was going to say one of the things I think that, I think, we need to fill in a lot of the deficits within our body. And, we go to the medical doctors, granted, I mean, I love them. I have a lot of medical doctor family members, and we do work in alignment together, as my brother being one of them. He and I work very closely together in terms of modern day medicine with traditional medicine when it comes to a patient-client situation to try to get them on track. But I do think that we are so deficient in so many different vitamins and minerals that we're not really getting it, unfortunately, through our food for various reasons. Maybe time's not allowing us financially. A lot of us don't have the means to buy organic vegetables and foods, which stinks, unfortunately. So I really believe that, eating maybe a whole food, and you've heard me say this, a whole food vitamin and mineral type of supplement that's age related and gender related that fills in those deficits or those deficiencies that we have within our body, just to start to give us a good baseline, and then add supplements accordingly. So I think in terms of being a good caregiver, I think you need to take care of yourself first, as
Yep.
best as possible. And going back to that 15, 20 minutes, if you can devote that time solely to you, so you can, kickstart your day productively, then you can be a good help to the people that depend off of you, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
That is amazing advice. And like I said, the thing I haven't even mentioned it yet today is that truly with the caregivers, you have to be like on the airplane with the oxygen mask. You have to put yours on first or you're no good to anybody else. So they have to make sure they're taken care of. And I've been there. It's a struggle. I struggled with it, but then I finally found a routine and different things that were very, very helpful.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure people can find you. You can find Krupa rootsandremedies.net. It's Roots, the letter N, Remedies, rootsandremedies.net. You can find her on Facebook as well. Krupa is generously, again, we've got more giveaways.
Yep.
She is giving a $50 gift certificate towards a consultation, as well as a free gift with that consultation as well. So
Yes.
anybody who's donating today is going to be entered into our drawings and eligible for all these wonderful prizes that our wellness partners have generously donated to us for today. So
you guys
put
are amazing.
contact information on our Facebook and make sure we include that later too.
Absolutely. You guys are amazing. I'll do anything for the both of you. And Wayne, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you too, Sharon. You both are such a wonderful team, support system for one another. So each of you guys, I have something I have got to give. I have promised you, and hopefully I'll get to see you soon. I have something for each of you as well, because you're so special. And being able to Team Felber is an organization that's very close to me. I love you both, and I think it's a wonderful cause. And by the way, Wayne, you look amazing. Can I tell you?
Thank
You look really good.
I got a real haircut 2 weeks ago, and we've actually been doing water aerobics a few times a week. So I'm getting out in the sun and getting physical, and don't look so pale anymore. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, we miss you,
We'll
and
see you soon.
give your girls all our love. And again, people check out Krupa, rootsandremedies.net. Check out all the information she has in her site. She's got an amazing array of products as well. Look into those, and she's so knowledgeable on everything. I tell you, she's my go-to. I'm always texting her, what do I do for this? What do I need for this? I could Google it, but I'd rather Krupa. Yeah, so that's
I love
my new
that. Krupa. Oh, Sharon, you're so sweet.
We love you.
I love you guys too. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thank you for being on.
We'll have you again.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
have a great night, and I will see you soon.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to take another little break. We'll be back at 6:10 p.m. with Jean Hurt, one of the founders of the Cancer Alliance of Help and Hope, and we've got a really good story to share with that. So tell your friends to join us. Tell your neighbors. Bring everybody. You're going to really want to hear what we have to say.
Yeah, I think you should definitely come join us for that 6:10 hour with Jean. Cancer Alliance, very special to us, and really impacted our journey a lot in a very positive way. So we're very grateful for them. So make sure to come back at 6:10, and we'll see you then.
See you then. And don't forget, while Sharon's headed to the camera, you can still make donations. We're at 450. We have about 550 to reach our daily goal today of 1,000. We'll do it with you guys. Thank you, guys. Peace.
Bye.
See you in a couple hours or a couple of minutes.
A little bit.